Thank you very much. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here in front of this audience and to contribute to this program. As the doctor has mentioned, I'm going to address the question of security and the state monopoly of violence or force in federal or decentralized constitutional system. I would like to bring two examples of two countries in which I had experience in my professional life, and both have been suffering from conflicts and foreign military interventions. The first one is Libya, and the second one is Bosnia and Herzegovina in the Balkans. In Libya, after the fall of Muammar Gaddafi, favored by the military intervention from NATO, there was a debate that started about the new form of a constitution. This debate was very complex and basically was moving between two models, a centralized constitutional model and a decentralized or federal that would establish a three-region federation. At the end of this debate, which has not yet been approved in a final referendum, a draft constitution was proposed in 2017, which was moving, surprisingly, back Libya to a presidential system and establishing a form of very weak decentralization. What were the consequences? The first consequence is that a lack of proper decentralization opened the door to a security fragmentation, which is, in front of everybody's eyes in the news, placing the initiatives into the hands of militias and non-state armed groups. Libya is now divided into two competing governments, one in the east and one in the west, neither of them in full control of security or claiming control via armed structures that are centralized. The armed structures are divided. Finally, the failure to ensure a monopoly on the use of force into the hands of the state produced a sectarian conflict and lawlessness. On the contrary, in Bosnia, where the conflict ended in 1995 with the Dayton Peace Agreement, creating two entities, the Republika Srpska and the Federation of Bosnia, with only weak institution at the head of the state. Both entities adopted different system, which is not interesting to discuss now, except for the fact that the federation decentralized constitution was based on the Swiss model. A crucial decision of Dayton was to fully decentralize the order-producing power, in particular police, to the territories in Bosnia. No policing competencies were created at the national level. On the other hand, the National Army, which was originally composed by two distinct forces, was eventually unified with the help of the international community, particularly the role of the European Union police mission, in creating the armed forces of Bosnia-Herzegovina under a centralized Ministry of Defense. So the army is under the state authority. What are the consequences? Very simple. Law and order prerogatives remained in the hands of the entities, thus decentralized, but under the general supervision of a state ministry of security. But the important thing is that the monopoly of violence and the defense of the state remain firmly in the hands of the state. ensuring stability and peace. Almost 30 years there has been no conflict. Of course, the country is and has faced very big problems in terms of political and social and economic difficulties. But as I said, the region and the country enjoyed almost 30 years of peace, and Bosnia-Herzegovina is now a candidate country for EU membership. Thank you very much.